straight into it because
that.
let's just do that. Maps are on. We're on. Round to we'll try and get the objective Overwatch whilst I get everything set up. Apologies, I was right.
Minus only 2.
Right, that should be everything set up. No idea what the bands are, any of that sort of stuff, but we're at least watching the match. We've got G-Man versus Era 404. This will be an interesting match. I believe
One dead lane, one, another one lane 1.
this group is very close. Just looking at the scores, I haven't seen the score entry for...
Oh man. The man is getting hunted down by 2 lasers.
You know, he's there. How are they going to deal with them? Nintendo's going to help out. If they push out, Nintendo will help out, so...
Right.
You need to really use
Yeah,
utility.
he's got a line on Cobra.
I'll,
Almost.
right, I have my OBS sharing so you can see what I'm looking at as well.
White car, and I think there's one on 3 as well.
Just hoping the man pops his head up is all Cobra's looking for.
Car area, I think there's one from 3. Not sure if by 3 though. White car still there waiting for me.
Cobra decides to back off that angle. Probably a smart
Brave
move.
rotation off though, straight through the open.
Yeah.
Big pick. This has weakened this side substantially. Not sure if that flash would have
Goose
gone.
pushing up to Zach.
Not
he doesn't make
checking
it.
Zach's position. The man needs to rotate back. There's smokes on objective here. There could be a cap before the man rotates back. No, they're just over pushing too early. Cobra just exposing too early. So too much to be done from Denny here, more than likely. There is indeed. G-Man up 3-0. Start. You can see my beautiful artwork now. Beautiful artwork.
And G-Man started out with a cap that first round.
Yep. Looking at the scores, Gent with
Oh, I
5
love it.
kills.
Look at that artwork.
Yep. We don't have an Era 404. We could not find the Era 404 logo, strangely enough. So I've done some beautiful on-the-fly artwork. Yeah. Apologies, missed the first round. Looks like it was a banger. The Gent 1510.
Killed 4 that round and a cap.
Done a little bit of work for them then. Little overview of this little suburban environment here. Just gonna warm ourselves by the fire. A raging fire. Right, the other new objective, it looks like. We jump back into it. Well, our new objective, I should say. 2 Marslock spawns for this. One directly across, which they've gotten. Wow, that's loud in-game audio.
Yeah.
He was too slow. Because he was so he was
Well, let's see what happens here.
like a fucking frog.
Right. Pre-firing through. Big pick by Danny on the man. So just pre-firing a line through there. A crossing line, that's all. Actually not. Murray shot him through here.
Breast to mouth going to be coming up behind Mikosik. Mikosik.
One dead lane 4.
Goose getting a little bit too peaky on this north side here. 3v4. Right, Brath, Gent versus Amic and Denny. That weakening is going to be critical. Big flash. That flash.
Denny's is flashed pretty hard.
He's counter flashed. He
Flash
counter
on
flashed. Cobra's going to come help.
Nintendo's flashing.
Did
Wow.
Cobra get flashed?
Lots of flashes.
Needs to use something. Denny needs to use something. No. Just coming out of the flashes then. Cobra's going to get shot here. Nintendo, no. Yep.
Nice.
Whoa, okay. Okay, let's get back into caster mode. A little bit of erratic driving there. But 4-0 up. G-Men. A lot went on. I missed a lot of it.
Yeah, it was serious.
Whew.
So many flashes.
Just flash, 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 flash. What? They're going
Oh,
straight
they're
back
jumping
into
right
it?
into it.
Alright, okay. I wanted a chance to check with live and stuff. I'm not even just going to be able to check with live and the map will be over.
Actually, I'm gonna peek slide early. I'm gonna do something risky that wouldn't be expected.
Yeah, I'll take a hit off.
Check out this onward stream from 5 seconds ago. That's not good.
Favorite places to go.
Alright, so same spawns. I'm going to try and like back off a little bit because my ears are bleeding. I'm sure yours are all bleeding too. Just constant shooting. Nintendo hitting one in the south. Gent killing Nolu. Gent's on a massive flank here. He's wanting to get his to his 10 kills in 5 rounds. Has he made it? He's getting close. 7. He's got another. 8. 9.
Wow, how decisive was that? 40 seconds in.
Right, so you're not
Yeah,
just joining. If you join us in about a minute, you're not joining us for map 1. You're joining us for map 2. Wow. We jumped in this lobby. We jumped in at 10 minutes ago, just as they finished round 1. We're gonna have to jump into
That's
mission
extremely fast.
because it looks like they are going out. Oh, are they coming? They're coming back in. They are
Yeah.
not rehosting. Sweet, we're good. No intermission needed. They went to the next map quickly as well. They just wanted to get it over with. It looks like. Let's jump to the scoreboard. Give us a chance here. Oh wow! All right, at least Bazaar should be a little bit calmer. We'll get a chance to get our thoughts together. Bazaar.
Yeah, it's so fast.
It's going to add points, but no need to add points on Bazaar yet. We don't know what they are. All right.
Hopefully 404 comes in strong. Doesn't let that tilt them too bad. Getting 5-0'd is pretty tough, but they've shown resilience in the past.
Yeah, it's brutal. It was a brutal 5-0-2 with a cap first round and then just absolute brutality. The second round was a little bit slower pace, but then that third and fourth one, just wow. The attack.
40 seconds for
Yeah.
that last one.
The attack for the previous round was just boom, 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 and then they had no time in the tent, jumped straight into the defense, but the defender went on a full flank, being the Gent, and I think took at least 3 out, potentially 4 out.
He said 4 piece. He had 9 kills at the end of that.
Yeah, so 9 kills, 2 rounds with 4, 1
And a
round with
cap.
1, and a cap. Doing some work on Suburbia. Suburbia can be like that. Not a map I would personally choose to go to, as you well know, Solar.
Yep. Tank objective. Still waiting on one more up. He's in. So just waiting on the teams to launch.
Right, the cast is live. It's working. It's 3-0 in the cast. That shows how far, how quickly it came for those last 2 rounds. I will jump back out of that, make sure I have the chat up at least. And yeah. So 2 spawns for attack on this. We scored it off. Not going to do that. Attack 2 spawns. One just directly north of Kiot along this north street here, and then one in the northwest out here. Different sort of openings it gives. So you got more chance to cross to the south early if you get the spawn, but then you cannot cross to the northeast as early. Yeah, it looks like they're splitting their attack here.
Man warning his team that they're good at this map. No stupid shit. Second time I've heard the no stupid shit call out. Good advice.
Very descriptive.
Nolu, Cobra, and crossing successfully.
The Gent going to this more extended position again. Quite a common one though. Denny should be ready for it. He's very exposing. Getting away with it. Denny just running out to the open.
North end of Kia.
4-4 finding Brass's position. Brass's position is one of those ones where you can get shot from the whole of the market, and they will be watching you because it is, again, relatively common. And Guth, in this case, ready for it. That does weaken the defense substantially because it becomes quite hard to actually watch this straight along the street push. Zach and the man having to do that. The man from a prone position, not quite react on damn it goes like there. The Gent coming back to the pop-up position of the little ramp. Great. Here's some shots onto Cobra. Cobra finding Nintendo. South is open. This is big. They have to react. The man's going to be the position here, but he's going to be very exposed as they come around. They come around this corner here. Nolu should find the man. It doesn't matter. Cobra's found him anyways. Gent's now having to watch the south position of the Nolu. But Nolu
Nice
finding
shot.
a Gent. Wow, what a shot with the
Mark 17.
sexiest sounding gun in the game. I'm definitely following along with Nolu. Get some more of that.
Cobra. Starting to make noise. Zach aware. Die on objective.
Followed with the wrong person. Please shoot some more shots, Nolu. I want to hear it. It's just mean.
Yeah, that's a
Cobra
good
with-
sounding weapon.
Cobra with 3. Good work. Hero 404 going up 1-0. They are good on this map, so no stupid shit. Hero 404 finding their first round of the match. They will be trying to take this map. Taking the map, even if they do not take the match, is big for them. I need to start doing some math between rounds to figure out.
Figure out where that threshold is.
Yeah, figure out what's needed. Looks like the other previous scores are in. Currently we have G-Men within group 1. I believe we get 2 from each group going through. I've been out of the loop a little bit with this, just due to other commitments. So here you see the other attacking spawn. We jump into it. I'm gonna just do a little bit of an overview whilst I try and figure out some math. They're doing very quick between rounds. They're not giving me a chance to do in-head math. Every single team has played 2 and won 1 so far. Every team, I believe, is has a
Interesting.
chance of getting through. Doesn't.
Goose is going to look to disrupt Gentleman's approach. Four clips 2 Gent with the refrag. Wow, that nade blew up very close.
Maybe just peeking that window behind the fridge and tucking back in. The Gent
Nice
finding
shot
Denny
from
though with
Gent.
the overexposing himself.
Mm-hmm.
3v3. As you can see from the minimap, they got one up pushed out in the northeast.
I got Nolu pinned down, a couple hits from Nintendo.
Cobra did not need to peek that. Needed to pull their line of defense just slightly further back so they weren't watching this line and just more watching that movement along the main street. Because now 404 and
Triangle.
Nolu do need to adjust their defensive line slightly. They're exposed from the south. They do not want to get capped on again here. They went from a 4v3 up on defense to now a 2v3. 404 Goose, though, doesn't make too much noise. Oh, he didn't quite see Zach there. Thought he could have seen him across the thing, coming back off that line. Worried about that push into the objective. I think potentially being in that
Zach's
position.
gonna pick him up here, maybe.
Pick up
No.
Goose? No.
No, Lou. Zach is pretty focused on that area.
Oh, well, they're worried about
I
that
think he's
push in.
seeing glimpses.
Nintendo should shoot this corner here. Yep, he does.
Oh,
The Gent does through the
shame.
line. Overexposed. Exposing to 2 lines like that. Should probably have only exposed to the 1 first. And then the second. Wow, Nolu finding the Gent. With the AK-104. Don't see that used too often. Mark 17, AK-104. 2 interesting guns.
Yeah.
Cobra with 4 kills overall, Gent with 6 kills. The rest sort of delayed behind a little bit. But early in this map. And with a spicy objective. Jump to the scoreboard, 1 apiece. That does mean that more than likely, barring a cap, I need to see whether they can actually do that when they're up 4. But more than likely, this means that G-Men have taken both map. Sorry, taken the match. But Era 404 will still want to take this. So if G-Men get a win, so it's basically whoever wins these 2 matches, I think. That's how it works. So if G-Men win, so G-Men look like they win, they should be going through. Again,
Right.
barring some like major Era 404 running away and then capping when they've, if they can cap and 4-1 up, I'm not sure. They could if they double cap, so it is possible. If they capped here, they'll be on 3, and if they defended, they'll be on 4, and then they'd have to cap on the next one to get 6. They'd have to double cap, otherwise it doesn't. So if they don't cap here, they'll be on 2, then they'll be defending, they'll be on 3, attacking when they're on 3, so not so good. Yeah, they have to cap here. They have to cap twice to win the match, to win the
We
map.
got a key out objective
match.
here. Let's see how 4-4 can deal with that. Last time G-Men did this defense, they did all 5 inside Kiat.
All 5 inside.
All
Interesting.
5 inside. Yeah.
Seen that backfire
And
massively. I
saw
saw
them
it backfire in the
against
Kai vs Tempo match. Guy getting
Jan
capped
pushed
on.
out this time. So we got 4 inside the kill box and 1 in the west.
Finding Brass inside. And if he just holds this now, it's gonna be hard to deal with. Is that? Does he have it again?
Was that a bolty?
What was that? No, it's a suppressed mark. Why would you suppress a Mark 17? You've lost. You had my respect and my happiness, and now I have sadness.
Why not?
You got such a good sounding gun, and then you've gone and just suppressed it. Like the red does come out into Brass. Emic coming out of that location.
Unfortunate for
Denny finding Brass. Gent finding Denny though.
Outside west.
Gent should be pretty trapped. He will need help. He doesn't get that help in time. Emic finding the Gent. Cobra, big pick onto Zach. All down to the man now? It is all down to the man. You don't want to be last person up on this. My most stressful defense ever probably was against, I believe it was against G-Men. It was on this objective, and I was the last person up by myself, and they made me do laps. Lots and lots and lots and lots of laps. And they tried to climb their cap.
Cobra giving his position away.
I believe it actually was
Hit
the
the
man.
man once,
The man
and
was. He
nearly
was just trying to
finished it
die.
off.
He was just trying to die there.
Yeah.
He probably. So another round for Era 404. Yeah, I believe it was the man and Brass to Mouth. Both gave me 2 high stress levels, so I'm quite happy to see some of that paid back to the man right there. I believe pretty even spread of kills across that round. I think may have even been 1 kill each, or very close to. On the attacking side. That's what you want to see. On the defensive side, the Gent's still way ahead with 7 kills. Let's see if the Era 404 defense is a bit different. You sometimes see some quite pushed out defenses on this.
It's not the way. It's not the way.
No, he's gonna kill himself. What the heck are they doing?
Yeah, it looks like they are pushing out. You look at that spread on the mini-map. It's fanning out in all directions. One pushing down to the market. But the attack is coming in.
Gent's gonna bring an M203 smoke or something.
Are they going to go for
No,
the
yeah,
heavy
no.
push in cap through the market? This is the right counter to that push out defense.
Ground and setters height from like.
And if the defense doesn't hook around quick enough, and they do this heavy pushing through the center, then a cap can come out.
I suppressed him.
Emi Kosik's going for a
Nolu's
flank
moving.
across Center Street.
Nolu's moving as well. Emic with the pick from the side. Are they going to be ready for Nolu though? They need to heavy push the center with their 3 now before Nolu gets in position.
Oh, I think he's gonna get behind him. Pass, no. Couldn't
Oh, he
get
gave
him.
away his position. He
Picked up
managed to get a
man.
kill though. He managed to get a kill. Zach will be rotating for that. He does. He gets the kill onto him.
Maker dead, West Market.
All right, so
That makes
Nintendo
still a problem.
3v3 definitely. Well, they're not ready for Amex. Far
Yeah,
over
here
cross.
comes Emic
There it is.
doing damage.
Now up to Brass. They need to rotate
Yeah,
back though.
2v1.
Both defenders are way
Wow.
off objective. And now on the rotation back, if Brass finds 1 here on this rotation back, I would put it in Brass's favor. He does. He gets a hit. Gets a hit onto Denny.
Almost.
I need to get the right angle to
Brass
see
almost
it.
got his first kill.
He's moving for the cap.
Oh wait, no,
Now
he
he's
got
gonna
3
go for the
kills
cap.
this round.
The cap's on. Cap's
He's going
gone.
for
This
it.
is the problem. If he got that 1 kill on the way back, yep, there it is.
Wow.
Defense needed to crash back slightly quicker. Wow. That cap brutal. Russellmouth doing some work there, not giving up, pushing forward, recognizing that the defense was pushed out when the 2 different guns were sounding from the south, and working his way in, knowing that they were going to have to crash in, getting that pick, immediately going for the cap afterwards. Quick tent yet again, straight back into it. Let's see. This one here, you do sometimes see some pushed out defensive, but so far G-Men have been pretty tucked.
Are you going north, Jen?
Yeah.
And Nolu's married to that Mark 17 suppressed.
Oh, where is he? Just need to be close enough to him.
He's over here on the
Cobra, big
south.
pick. Cobra, big pick. Yeah, you can just
Oh yeah.
let me know if anything else happens. No, he's got suppressed. Yeah, sorry, I missed the suppressed part. Yeah, let's get away from him. I shouldn't be having this much fun. I should be serious with the casting in. Nintendo with the push out onto Denny. He's flashed though, I believe. He is flashed.
I make challenging Gent.
With 4 finding him. That flash. They are an eternity. Especially if you're the one who is flashed.
Yeah.
Emic in the north. Counter flash, counter frag.
That would have been a great nade on Emiko. He moved out of position.
So-
Zach possibly going to pick up Emiko as he crosses.
The problem here is G-Men have
He's
lost
100%
everyone
Gen.
on the other side of the cross, so they're very outward focused now.
Oh wow.
This
Gent got picked up.
could be a cap here. Or if
Yeah,
we're
there's a
on
lot on
objective,
objective
capping.
right now. 4-4 is capping. Oh, is the man going to see him? He's not. He's not
There it is.
gonna. No
There it is.
way.
Oh, eliminated!
Oh, it was an
No!
elimination. Yeah, it
Why?
was an elimination barely.
Oh no!
Almost.
Sadness.
That could have been it right there.
Yeah. Would have
Man.
helped a lot. Oh well.
Yeah.
Let's jump to the scoreboard, and we've got a bit of catching up to do on the scoreboard. 3 apiece. The last 2 rounds. Much more even. And how are we looking spread wise? G-Men side. The Zach Fontaine catching up quickly, and Brass to Mouth catching up as
Yeah.
well. Last couple of rounds. Brass to Mouth, probably G-Man MVP this map, certainly. That cap in that last round being very decisive.
For sure.
On the Era 404 side, Amit, Cobra, and Nolu 565, and then 3-3 for 404, and Denny. Pretty even spread on the Era 404 side. Defense on this, expect to see them push out a bit more again. It's one of those ones where a pushed out defense can be effective. It did almost work for them last round, but G-Men might get that cap off on them. They're not ready for it. Tank spawn. 2 spawns for attack on this. One on the tank, one in the southeast near the car down there. Near the vehicle down there. I'm not sure what type it is.
I'm gonna go to scaffold, see if I can take anything.
Let's go look. I need to know what type of vehicle it is.
Denny and Anamiko exchanging kisses where they go to battle.
Looks like G-Men are going... Well, I was going to say they're rushing in, but the man's now going for an overwatch to stop the push out across the South Street. That South Street push out generally is a free kill in any top level lobby.
One day trying to go to Kaya.
One more in Kiat.
Are they going to be ready for the second, Denny? Nolu finding... Needs to confirm though. Does. Denny even. Great pick on the Nintendo. Cutting down that point of the spear. Now you see the attack splitting, spreading southwest. Looking at the overhead map, we have in the far southwest we have the Gent. We have Zach Fontaine in the middle, trying to take out Denny, and then we have the man Overwatch finding 404 Goose with that push out. That's why it's worth leaving someone watching that main street for prolonged periods of time.
Yeah.
Because it is, if the defense can push across and get one of these sort of spots here, this is a power spot. The defense gets into here, it's a power spot. Gent
Gen might get refragged by Cobra.
And now again, just, you saw it on the tank objective. Wow, Cobra, no.
Oh no.
I killed my teammate. Oh, mate,
Yeah.
You did, mate. You did.
Unfortunate. Could have been a 2v2.
It was a good shot, but you killed him good. There he is. There's his body.
You might get lucky and get Zach from behind there. Wonder if we just saw him.
Yeah. There's another one where Era 404 had a 4v3, and then they just
he's so exposed.
overpeaked, and then overpeaked and overpeaked. And 4 points for G-Men. This could be map.
It's so much bizarre today. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Well, they are jumping right back in.
Yeah, I don't even have a chance to like summarize anything. Just I don't even need to go to... Let's go to scoreboard quickly just to show everyone. This is the scoreboard. Here, cool. That's the scoreboard. Yep, okay, we're out of the scoreboard again.
These are numbers.
These are numbers. That's how it's going. Attacking-wise, they've got the northeast spawn. There are 2 spawns. Northeast, northwest. Do not give away spawn when you're on attack. Blah, blah, blah. Defense. More spread than we've seen from G-Men here. Got 2 pushing out east. We still got the pretty tight objective. We just got that. Is that Gent? Yeah, it is the Gent. He's their spread out person. Finding the man on objective.
Spawn, but they're not going southeast. Yeah, there are. One's in southeast courtyard.
Ooh, almost a big team call onto Nintendo there. Hammock was called out and then not called out.
Zach and Brass looking for someone in market.
Center key up. I'm gonna rotate back toward objective.
All right, Hammock. Let's follow on with Hammock because he's got the interesting position here.
Gent's gonna take him.
Oh wow!
Couldn't.
Oh, the Gent with the rotation back just in time. If Hammock had gone like 3 seconds earlier, that could have been a cap.
Nice.
There it is. Match. You can probably jump into another match actually. based on that. Let's have a quick
Right,
look at the
that was
scores.
quick.
Who's the other one? So we got Peacekeepers versus Dark Tidings. Sorry, I needed to sneeze then, so I just managed to quickly get off mute. I believe Gent had 10. I just saw a 10 with the 1. Was that Brass who had the 1? So he got the double digits, it looked like, just before it went away. So yeah, we have, looking at the scoreboard, as you can see, G-Men 5 points each, nil and 3, or Iraq 4 or 4. We'll just jump quickly into an intermission, switch maps, and then switch matches, and you'll be in Peacekeepers versus Dark Tiding. See you very, very shortly.
We got Peacekeepers on the right.
All right, I'll try and get everything set up in terms of all the scores and stuff, but
Peacekeepers on bulk.
we are live, just a heads up there, Solar.
Okay.
Um,
Yep.
Apparently I can go to negatives on this, so let's just...
-1 north.
Peacekeepers chose this map, night snow peak.
I'd guess so, yeah, judging by who's on the left.
What is that? A lighter? Something at the front door. That west door, there's a lighter on the ground. It's weird.
I'm gonna see if I can increase the brightness. Night vision boost. Crank it. Wow, Kale and Crazy. Kale putting a shot onto Crazy there. Kale, big pick.
Kellyanne just pushed right into the west door.
Finds Hondo, but
Oh, he
Diesel
got
ready for
flipped.
it. Oh, it's bright inside with that change, but it's worth it. All up to Crazy here, onto Diesel. He does know where Diesel is. Diesel finding him.
Nice.
Not reacting based upon the shots where Diesel was. Interesting. Anyways, all right. Scoreboard. The name's going to be incorrect. I'll try and correct those. You probably see me correcting them, but that's fine. We have 3 each, which makes it easier. I don't have to care about who's whom. And we have Peacekeepers versus Dark Tidings. Let's see if I can get those up quickly. Sorry guys, I might have to just jump to the mirror sources. I don't know how to do this other than... That looks... It's going to show bizarre. I can't blank out the second map, annoyingly. I don't think. No, unless I went home and then reset. Ooh. Let's do that quickly. Reset.
So different at night.
Ah, yes. Map 1.
Unbelievable.
No peak. Home. 1, 2, 3.
Northeast spawn.
Yeah, got it.
We can see him at least
I'm learning.
Diesel Hondo, you're probably best.
Kale with 11 kills. 3D.
Kale's gonna push the south spawn, the quick spawn, to see if they've got it. Crazy Dave might be looking at some early fights with Destroyer. He's going for a C4 placement. Destroyer might meet him. Okay, now he's backing off. Hesco's boxes rather.
Seeing this push around from the attack onto the lake might get taken out by whoever's in the southwest.
I hear a drone out.
They will be scanning the south now. Let's put lasers on.
Sounds completely clear.
Ooh, Kale coming off the line. You got a really powerful position there to actually stop them coming in from the south if you sort of stay a bit further out. You can lock out that part of the map quite well. Peepske's doing the right thing to get around when they do get their north spawn, going far on the lake, far west side, so that they don't get exposed coming down through the bunker from that south person. And they do now have that south control. Just staging up at the moment. Doesn't look like we're going to see Peacekeepers 5-man push. We're going to see Peacekeepers slow and methodical.
Diesel and Hondo just kind of keeping control of that quarter of the map. Interesting reserved type of play on this objective.
Storia. Trying to think who's going to get encountered first. They got time. 3-4 minutes. They are doing the right thing. You don't want someone to die early, and then you lose like that side of the map, and you're like, oh, I still want someone to be coming from that side, so you have to rotate someone around, and then it can cascade.
Right.
Like, if you can take your time and clear.
I think it's going to be Diesel. I think
out.
Diesel and Kale are going to meet up here soon.
What about Crazy
Hondo
Dave?
and Diesel.
Crazy. Oh yeah, Crazy. Doing the. So there's a little gap between these boxes, I believe. Yeah, there is. I can't. Quite.
He's got C4. Crazy Dave ahead of him.
Yeah.
Very spread out, Marsoc and Volk, really. It's like Care Bear. No. Destroyer starting to poke his head out. Diesel's past Kale, just barely, but looking for him. Kale's gonna. Oh wow!
So you'd seen one in the south. That's causing rotations to have to occur. Williams now having to watch for it. Williams getting pinched from behind as well, though. Oh, the laser coming into Williams' position. Look at
Oh
that.
wow! So close.
All right,
Opens up that lane for Destroyer.
Cascading defense now. They have to collapse back. It just all comes
Crazy
down to timing.
Dave just pulled off the angle. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gonna have to.
Yeah, it all comes down to timing. So Crazy Dave should get shot on this cross, but it just comes down to whether he gets a pick before he gets shot. There it is. There it is. Peacekeepers. Take it. Right. Jump into scoreboard. And we'll calm down. Sort of. I believe this is map 1. We're not 100% sure. We believe this is map 1. We might have, just judging by the scoreline. However, could be map 2. It's map 1, then I think Peacekeepers must have picked it. Which is an interesting choice, picking Snow Peak against Dark Tidings.
Yeah. Maybe they thought the night map part would throw it off.
They are winning, so yep, maybe. Maybe. Oh, got the beeps. What spawn do they got?
Beeps
Oh, the
and
southwest spawn. Probably my preferred attacking spawn. You can just sort of hold some lines. If you give away a spawn a bit too early though, then the defense can come around on you from this, oh god, it's hard to see at night time, through this sort of passageway near the bunker.
Gale sent out the drone. Kind of lost track of it. But I heard it. And it's getting shot down. Probably. Yep.
So if you are just joining us, we did join this, I just see in the chat, we did join this match partway through because we were casting the match between G-Men and Era 404, but however, that match is all over. I won't spoil it in case you're wanting to watch afterwards, but it's over, is probably the spoiler I will give. And I probably will let people know what the score was a little bit later on in this, when we're getting down to the end of this, because it will be interesting for seeing who will be going through. Defense, a bit tighter defense by Peacekeepers than Dark Tidings. Dark Tidings.
They've identified the south spawn from the
Okay.
drone, so.
Kale's drone coming out a little bit too early and giving away that spawn, not looping around.
Yep.
That's definitely a downside. And did they take it out as well?
They did. Diesel did in the south.
No intel, and so negative overall for that drone this round.
Negative effect, yeah, for sure.
Interesting spot here, Hondo. It's one of those ones where it's so exposed that you often just wouldn't, like, it's not very exposed, but it's so like in the open.
Right, yeah.
You might not be ready for it at all, because often you're
Sure.
looking at these sides of the hills, you're looking at, you know, behind the tank or tucked back here. Someone just prone behind a bush and a tree. I'm not sure if that bush and the tree are exactly the same on.
Yeah, it's kind of. Oh, you know what? If you look at it from the angle he's shooting from,
it's got two trees.
It almost that other tree almost. I mean, that's a
Yeah.
pretty small sliver.
Yeah, not sure what it looks like on Quest. Something you need to take
Right.
account for, especially in those open positions, because I believe these trees are quite different. I
Sure.
think these trees are different at day. Are they different on the day map? I feel like they have. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Gone black. Maps
Perception
have
is
changed and
everything.
stuff. Yeah.
So we've still got two in the south that have creeped up a little bit.
Creepy crawling indeed.
Imagine we'll see some flashes come over this little hill here from shoot this.
Yeah, Diesel's position is relatively common. So a flash push can work quite well. Apologies if you cannot see the utility and stuff. Oh, he's just going to slow peek, get his shoulder taken out. He does it, he wins.
Wow.
Wow.
Not having to use utility there is going to be helpful.
Now
On the
Virus
final
may have
push,
to rotate.
Virus is aware of it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He should be able to, because they do know they got the southwest spawn. So he should be able to rotate to help cover that. But it is getting to the
Shoot
point
this
now where they
looking
could have
for
someone coming out the
destroyer.
tunnel. Oh yeah. Yeah, and often one in there. Not always, but often one tucked in onto that little shack. Oh, I think he saw him. The way he ducked down there after peeking. I think he saw it crazy.
I feel like that north, okay, here comes the north push a little bit now, some smoke. They got to put some pressure on for the south to
Yeah,
work well.
definitely.
I mean, if
Russia's.
they take out destroyer, they can rush cap that.
Look at Russia's spot again, like on the north side.
Yeah.
One is if you're not
Kinda strange.
identified, could be good, but like as soon as you're identified, you get nowhere to go.
Hondo trying to make something happen, but couldn't.
Wow, Destroyer's
Drag out?
gonna have to. There's a Destroyer now. He's giving away his position with those
Damn
flashes.
guns.
They're gonna have to crash.
Wow, that was fast, the way that happened.
Wow, 4-4. That crashback, it's brutal. The crashback is brutal on this objective, especially when they're having to have, like, move back to the objective. You saw it just cascade. Cascade. I like that word. I say it too often though. This objective, probably one of the most defensive bias objectives, in my personal opinion. You often see defensive wins. You do see some attacking wins. You see some great attacking wins on it. But it's one of those ones where there are some really hard lines to cross, and I think more often you see defensive winning.
Why is the south hangar all lit up and the north one that just pulled out? They're just like, nah, we're not going to do any lights here.
The generators
It's
down?
pitch black over here.
Yeah, all of the powers in the south, they've cut up all power to the north. Maybe there's a power line between which the attacking force is taking out or something.
Engineer class can repair it.
Yeah. Oh man, it'd be so cool if you had those sort of level of interactions, like villagers shooting out lights and stuff. Like,
Right.
they still have another map according to them. They've still got another map. Cool. All right, let's jump back into it. I'm not sure if you heard that come through, but so three Marsoc spawns on this. In this case, they got the southwest spawn near these lit up hangars. There are some early lines you can shut down from the southwest. However, it doesn't look like they're going for that, and that's resulting in Dark Tidings being able to push out to some really extended positions. Care Bear Loverlot should have been killed from the southwest, moving to this position. However, he gets in there. Really hard to deal with that now. That position there, super hard to deal with. I can't even see it on mine.
Oh, yeah.
Probably under
For
night
sure.
vision you can, but Kale pushing through. They've taken a gamble that they haven't gotten the north spawn.
Russia's is calling out Care Bear or Kalion.
Russia's got a scope or a drone. Can't see. He's got a night vision, which will help, obviously. It'd be nice if we had actual night vision on caster mode. Instead, we just have the ability to turn the brightness up.
Yeah.
If I turn that off right now, that's how dark it is without night vision. Without our caster vision.
Caster vision, yeah.
And then, obviously, so players will be using night vision in this because good luck seeing anything without it. The proper dark night map. You have some night maps which are sort of night maps, like Subway, where
Right.
if you're on certain headsets, you can definitely play without night vision. Whereas this map, I believe, is a proper full night map. Image needs to stay alive here. This position here, if you are alive, very hard to deal with.
Yeah, he's pushing out. Peeking out quite a bit.
Yeah. Better to be alive for the last minute and really force them to deal with you. Kale's going to be tricky. It's taking a lot of time to clear these tunnels. A lot of time, Hondo and Virus. 3.5 minutes.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, this match, I think, is another critical one, where I think the winner of this match may go through. I don't take my word as being the actual result or whatever. I haven't looked through the scores, but I believe the winner of this match would go through to the semifinals.
Virus in the open. Well, about to be on the open with Kale. Hondo and Virus coming out of the tunnels.
Ooh. Just using a little defilade, calling out the 3-minute mark.
Whoa, Diesel sneaking up on Care Bear.
Yes, dude.
Flash.
Flash kill,
And they
perfect.
cleared him out.
That's where Kale being in a
Hi,
supporting
Diesel.
position could have worked quite well. On a good position for that, which often run is the side of this hill here, especially if you got someone in that position, less likely to get snuck up on. You can really help them out. That flash comes up,
See if
you
Kale
pop up.
Kale can do some
Wow,
damage
big
on
pick,
Hondo and
M39.
friends. Oh wow, the
Kale, Virus.
one-shot trade.
Only a down
Virus
though.
survived. Yeah.
That's massive. This is where the tucked-in defense, not losing people early like they've done, really is required. Look, 5v2. attacking bias now.
Oof.
The attack should win this all day. As long as they move now, as long as they don't take too long.
Right, and deal with the pressure of the collapse.
Yeah.
Because at this point, rushers, destroyer probably need to
Dark Tidings
start moving.
have good positions for it. Shoot this one relatively calm. He's now moving through the open though. He needs to just stay alive. Force them to make the move. Get them as they come through the open. The move isn't coming yet. A minute 50. Time pressure is going to become a factor.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Virus and Hondo are close enough, maybe even Diesel, but the other two very far out.
Shoot, this one's going to have to be careful with his position. His foot is going through the wall, which will give away his location. Distracting fire? Potentially. Smoke coming out? Frag onto that position. Unlikely position for two people up to be in.
Minute 28, still see two attackers, on the south. Now they're starting to make their way across.
They have time, but they're going to be moving in on objective in the last 30 seconds. And if defense tucks in and takes out some critical sides, they're going to get stuck. Still, attack should win this. Attack should definitely win this. They're using up the utility, though, early.
Hondo and Virus starting to push the center.
William's going to be the critical point here.
Destroyer just giving some cover fire.
Wow, Hondo, big pick. That should be it. This should be it.
Wow, look at that.
There it is.
Collapse.
43 seconds, yeah.
Can't stop that.
Yeah. They moved quick when they needed
place.
to. They did it right. Power of numbers there. If the pick onto Hondo had come, maybe could have changed things a bit, because he would have had an extended person out here to really allow the way that person's looking not to be split. Words, James. But yeah, ultimately they all moved in together, took out Williams' position, and came away with the win. Attacking win on a hangar. I would guess that as they saw it as hangar objective, they would have preferred other objectives, but they did it. Did it nicely, solid. And I wonder what we're going to see as the next map. Looks like there may be a rehost. Yeah, it looks like we're getting a rehost, so we'll quickly jump to intermission and we will join you back shortly if there is another map. We're 99% sure there is. Hopefully we'll be right back. Alrighty then, we're out of intermission. You're back with me and Solar, or Solar and I. Back with me and Solar. We have abandoned, as you can probably see from the scorecard. We won't tell you the objective quite yet. We'll wait until we have one more person loaded in. You can have a little guess in the chat, maybe. I don't believe we have predictions on for who's going to win the match, unfortunately, because too many people are playing right now. What do you think about this map? Who do you think is going to win this map? I know my thoughts.
Dark Tidings have done a good job on this map, being very slow and methodical on getting picks. Peacekeepers, I don't think I've seen them play this map in a while. Dark Tidings is pretty decent at the long range.
I think I think their exact wording, and I played with them in a lobby last night, and their exact wording was, "No one will let us play on it on abandoned." So
that's pretty definitive.
I feel like they do at least rate themselves on this. Let's see whether it comes through to reality. As we jump into it. As you can see, it's the helicopter objective. Solar and I, before we came out of intermission, were wondering where this final rotor blade has gone. If anyone does know where it is, please do let us know. It is of critical importance.
I do not see Dolph.
So
sad.
So as you may be aware, I might just not know where it is, but there was a dolphin here for Dolph. There it is. There's Dolph.
Where?
I'll put it on
look.
camera 5.
Yeah, I swear I was just looking there. Huh.
Ocean Dolph. Yeah. In a memorial for her. Ocean Dolph. Onward player.
Dark Tidings 2-2-1, one in the south, 2 in the east. Peacekeepers not really pushing anybody up.
This is maybe a little bit indicative of how much they played this map. Often you'll see teams push at least one out into this middle region. Because of how powerful this middle region is and how hard it is to clear. You also will... Kale will have his drone out. Was he sitting in spawn still? Yeah, he is. He's just chilling in spawn. He's playing Angry Birds. Got the Mark 17 without a suppressor. Good job, Kale. You're doing the right thing. He's just looking at that blank screen. Angry Birds playing. Taking out the pigs? You take out the pigs with an Angry Bird, don't you?
Yeah, I think so.
Like I'm not an Angry Bird aficionado. And they've given them this east passage too, so that's the other side of not having someone in the center, and they don't have anyone really at the end of the east passage either. So this east passage does get you very close. You can move up here, and you've got options in terms of what you can rotate round or pop up.
Yeah.
And then also from this east passage, you can divert your way. Sorry, I'll make everyone sick. You can come through this little middle passage here. If you get to where the shoot this one is safely, you can come along here, come along the rocks here, and then you can pretty safely actually make your way onto objective, especially with this defense. You can actually get to here without being seen, basically, which is close, which is very, very close, which is actually, currently, they could walk right onto objective and cap.
Oh, that is not the play. Whoa.
If Scopey deals with Hondo, I think they're going to have a real problem in that east pass as far as Dark Tidings having an upper hand control in that east.
And you got to realize that Kale has probably called out all of their... He's checked the middle. That's why they've moved up that east side. He's checked all those middle buildings. This is guessing. I didn't see where the drone went, but he will have checked all those middle buildings, allowing that east passage to push up. It doesn't even look
Hondo's aware of Scopey.
Are they even
Here we
watching
go.
the
Here's
west?
the shot. Yep, got Scopey. Any refrag coming out? Shoot this one trying. He got it.
That's what he needed. Now he needs to rotate back. He needs to rotate back and go through that middle passage, in my opinion. It's just an opinion, but he might execute this perfectly onto
Diesel's
Diesel.
going to chuck a flash.
Is Diesel ready for this? He's looking too far to the right. He might have seen him. He might have heard him.
Yeah, should see a flash come out from Diesel to really take care of that rock
Wow,
position.
wow,
They've
wow,
already
wow,
heard
wow,
gunshots
wow.
over here.
Look at this. They've got their west side. Kale's moved it. Kale's on point? What's Kale doing?
Afraid.
So they've managed to cross the west, but now they've got no one east. So a little bit disjointed on the attack. Just having that third person east, you know, one of those ones as I talked about to come through this little passage and be, you know, just waiting here, ready to push up, would have been quite powerful. Care Bear finding Russia's big pick. Not confirming though, call-outs will be coming. Gonna go for the confirm.
Destroyer and Love a Lot about to say hey.
Looks like Destroyer should have the drop on him here. Not quite catching the top of
Care
his
Bear
head.
was just a little bit low. Yeah.
Russians will be saying, he's there, he's there, he's there. There's the flash.
Right. Care Bear, see if he flies off the edge.
Kale's going to get it from
splash.
behind whilst he's distracted by it though.
Oh
There.
man. Oh, nice.
Care Bear just
Care
takes
Bear.
him.
Mark 16.
Revive coming out. Revive coming out into Russia's. Going to be a critical revive.
Get up.
Maybe too.
That's
We lost Jack. It's just you and me.
that's where you Care
See,
Bear.
if the East had been
Storm.
taken,
Yeah,
they'd
exactly.
have been getting pinched.
And that's where you really want to confirm your kills if you can. It might have dropped behind cover. Oh yes, great sounding gun kill.
There's that sexy gun. You love it.
Oh, Rush Care Bear knows where he is. Oh,
That's it right there. Another Mark 17.
nice work. Care Bear and Kale doing some work. Care Bear, oh, only finding one. He downed one of them, didn't he? Shoot this one, finding two in that East Passage, trading in the end of the second one. Peacekeepers getting an attacking win on this, and I expect to see them to get a defensive win on this one as well. On this particular objective, I think their defensive setup will have it locked down well. They'll have some pushed out people into these zones, and then they will have good control of crossing lines. You know, they'll have someone. Probably, who will they have? Let's make some predictions. Who's playing? Crazy Dave. I reckon they're gonna have Crazy Dave or Care Bear. Ooh, Crazy Dave or Care Bear. They're gonna have Crazy Dave here, and you'll pop out and shoot down this passage. They will have someone. Someone. Care Bear. Care Bear. Shoot this one. Ooh. So many options.
Kobe?
Care Bear down in this sort of region in the center. And then they have someone on, probably out looking across from some, you know, they have a couple looking across, you know, across the beach to the beach or something like that. Yeah, let's find out. No idea. I at least get one of those predictions right, I'll be happy. We jump onto the. Who do you think? You call where one person's going to be. Just one person. Let's see if we can get a.
I think let's see who's going to be in this side. Shoot this one is going to be over here in the west castle
Okay. In the castle?
area.
Or in the area?
Yeah,
Okay, in the area. We'll say in the area.
In the area, yeah.
All right.
Not looking good. Shoot this. Let's see.
Going crazy. Do you think?
Looks like
Crazy?
he's going east.
Going crazy. Okay, but
We're gonna hold. We got these fuckers. We're not on some goofy night map now.
Yeah, I was wrong.
oh no! I think it looks like I'm on too. Is they going to put someone there at least? Oh man, what do you mean you're not crazy? I'm disappointed.
Oh no.
KL getting picked.
And I
early.
mean, there's the first pick. Yeah, trying to get to that pushed up.
I think that
position.
spawn's slightly further from those push-up positions. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's slightly further than the other spawn. Wow, this defense. Shoot, this one is in that position, or very close to that position. That sort of passage, but no, not the position I was calling at least. And then they're running tucked. I was not expecting this amount of tuck.
I think they got shot at and lost a player and decided to freeze because they lost that player just about, you know, their furthest pushed up player.
Maybe they're just not running their normal relaxed.
I mean,
sort of...
we are less than a minute in, and Peacekeepers have such good dominance of the map from the vantage at 3-story and then coming through East Passage.
Yeah. And they're gonna.
They have a drone. Hondo is flying the drone.
I think they'll run this move. I think they'll run this move up here through that passage talked about last round. Yeah, Diesel's moving through it. All right. Might be completely wrong. Looks like Peacekeepers could take this round.
Copy.
Based upon the start, obviously one pick in, but just based on the defense, very silhouette on top of the hill, and allowing that free movement.
There's one near that canopy, and then there's one at the south tail of the helicopter. The west canopy where the rush was. Yes.
Ooh, pulling off the line, coming through. I think based upon the pick of the player early as well, they should have some confidence that they don't have someone pushed out, or if they do, it's only one. So coming up through the central region is more open. Hondo and Diesel just regrouping a little bit. They've still got who they got behind them. Virus, is he?
Rushers with the pistol.
Is Virus on a tablet? Is he playing Angry Birds as well? He is. Come on, guys, this is onward. Actually, it shouldn't. For people who may not be aware of onward, so what Virus is doing there and what Hale is doing the previous round, they're on their tablet because there is a quadcopter drone somewhere. Good luck us finding it. Which is scanning around, finding those defensive spots, and we'll be calling them out. So Virus will be on his radio, saying to Diesel, to Hondo, to all the other players, hey, there's one by the tail of the helicopter. There's one at the end of the east passage. Like, shoot this one. You'll be clearing this spot because it's a common defensive spot. So yeah.
I love Diesel's position right now. He's threaded the needle.
Yeah, that's the line.
Very close.
I like this line. Except shoot this one is watching across.
Mm-hmm.
He could get the cap here. They're not actually watching across.
Oh, he could.
How big are his balls?
Where's
to
his
not
support?
take a shot. To not take a shot at. No!
That's unfortunate.
He just came slightly too far to the right. If he just stuck slightly this side, he would have not been seen by that. If he'd been here, he'd just taken about, I don't know, 5-10 steps left. He would have had a lineup. Just
2 minutes left. Destroyer needs to catch up to the rest of the team. Hondo putting smokes out an objective area. Ooh, biffed that one.
That pick onto Diesel with him being so disjointed has really, really weakened the attack, though.
Yeah, I have a feeling he's going to try to catch up and get caught up and trying to catch up, but he's going to get picked.
Destroyer.
Crazy Dave might see him.
Made it around the backside.
He might pick up Crazy Dave. Crazy Dave's pretty exposed, silhouetting. Nope, he sees him.
Alright, so they know the Destroyer's here. Gaby is still exposing to it, is he? It's hard to tell. No, he's behind a rock. Cool.
Here comes the East Pass strength.
The timing. Hondo finding the pick. Virus and Hondo as a two-man team here is going to have the ability to work really well together to get around. Virus has still got the drone. He's going to dive it in to try and sacrifice it.
He's going to sacrifice it, yeah.
One on objective. Probably got the call out for it at least. Destroyer being behind and being alive.
Crazy Dave is expecting where Destroyer's coming from.
Big pick. So they got a good rotation round. That Crazy needed to. Sorry, Destroyer needed to get that pick. This is probably definitely.
See if Virus can get Care Bear and Crazy Dave.
Hondo's rotation all the way around though might not be expected. Big pick onto Crazy coming out here.
Oh, come on, Hondo. Yep.
Care Bear needs to react to this. Trade coming out. Scopey versus Virus.
Try to go for a cap. Oh, he's gonna pull the tablet out. Oh no!
Gotta
clear that out. Oh
wow! No. Even if he'd stuck sideways on it. Wow! Even if he'd stuck to the side of it, he might have gotten away with it. But he'd given footsteps. This is the time. The time had played a major part.
Oh man!
Oh, heart rate's going.
Yeah.
Dark Tidings, 2 points. Holding their first 2 rounds on their map pick. So yeah, it's really going to come down to, because of how close map 1 was with the 5-4 scoreline, really if you want to win this match, you have to win this map. So whoever wins this map more than likely is going to win, because it's unlikely for it to be another 5-4 scoreline. It might be, in which case it'd be a tie, but whoever wins this map should win the match.
You gotta get the pew-pews.
Guts to. And I certainly wouldn't want to take Dark Tidings on abandoned. But it is happening. This objective, 1 attacking spawn, 1 defensive spawn. An ability for defense to move across the objective here. You attack and get lines onto it as we jump into the game. So defense should be aware of that. We'll probably divert left and right. So go behind these apartments to the east and up towards this sort of tank courtyard building. Not often, sometimes, relatively often, you do see people still staging up on defense in this tall 3-story headquarters.
Crazy Dave and Love a Lot got sight lines out on objective pretty early.
Yeah. So you see,
Iris aware he's on.
You see there, right onto objective. Potentially playing on quest there, so I think those leaves. I can't see personally. I wouldn't be able to see that, but maybe he's just got amazing eyes. Virus doing the right thing and just creepy crawling into objective. Rushes in an ambush position for this passage. However, very
Iris
exposed to the
declaring
west.
that he is a snake.
Sneaky snake. So rush position, good ambush for shoot this one. However, very exposed to the west. So if someone has gone up on that west side, then he will get shot.
Alright. I haven't seen anything cross center. I don't know if they did before I got here or not.
They did. Rushes, they did. You see...
Yeah, rushers.
They did cross the... He was just saying whether they'd cross that center.
He's about to get taken, yep. Too high.
Too high.
Too
Drone
high.
gone down. That means Kale has come into the fight. Kale will be joining the fight.
Welcome, Kale.
He went from
Welcome
the furthest
to the
behind
action.
to taking point last time. Let's see whether he does that again. Let's hear the Mark 17 roar. There'll be a day where Kale brings the M16 or something, and I would just be like, "Oh no, Kale, what have you done?"
He'd be upset. Dead to you.
Dead to me. So apartment's top
Killian,
floor being called out, so there's virus's position coming out. Dystoria will need to get dealt with. So you can see it from...
Killing on.
Sorry, yep.
He's about to fight Destroyer on the 3-story. All the way up. Almost an exchange.
Oh, Kale's heard that.
Yeah, he was unaware, I think.
How do I get inside this building?
Hello there.
Now he really knows. Not necessary by Dystoria. Dystoria.
1 and 3rd story, 3-story.
We
Kale calling it out.
second floor on my building.
We're gonna run away
come
now.
On. Come
Bye-bye.
on, man.
Nope,
Come on.
nope.
Good option, Kale.
Come on, man.
Is he gonna be ready for Hondo though?
I don't want to have to do this. We can be friends. This is like, this can be like,
Full rotation north has occurred. Great distraction by Kale, taking 2 people out of the picture. So 2 defenders really are only watching the objective. Both Honda and Dystoria distracted by Kale. Scopy's line here. Really not super expected because it's coming in from it's coming in from Vox spawn, basically. Do this one up in the apartment. The other apartment, though.
Yeah.
How did he get in there? Oh, Destroyer got distracted by Kale. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
What? Just, oh, wow.
Hondo Care Bear traded. Okay, cool. Only down, though.
He's pulled in.
Big frag coming up. Shoot this one on firm. Scopy now diverting his line in, which is what is needed.
Destroyer taken out. Shoot this one.
They just, the good thing is they
Pushing up.
They want to leave Destroyer because they can cap on him. If they take out the others, that's a cap. Wait, Destroyer's just staying in there. They need to take out Diesel, and then Virus has got. Oh, he's gonna get Crazy Dave from behind. How did he not see that?
Oh,
He didn't peek.
Destroyer with the bipod on. I haven't seen one of them in a little while.
Wow, yeah, you don't often see it on. No, you need to leave Destroyer alive. Leave him alive if you can. It's a cap.
Good point.
Can they see the objective? They don't. They don't have the objective covered. But Virus is the only one who's actually able to clear it, and
yeah,
he's having to peek it to do it.
North apartment at the door.
Destroyer should be starting to panic here.
Diesel.
Kale, if he takes Virus out, front on. So... Oh, Kale took out Destroyer. I think that's a mistake personally, but fair enough. Get the point. Get the single point. You're good. Would be very greedy to go for the 2 points. Wow, Virus is having to expose so much, and Diesel could really help him out. But not anymore.
How did Crazy Dave get a sight line on a Diesel? I didn't see that. Must have popped out quick.
Yeah, just a little he popped that little line here. Yeah. Decisive. At attack, then circled, moved in. Methodical. Defense having to peek too much, just getting taken out on those peaks. I think could have been 4 points. I don't think Destroyer would have moved. So if they'd picked out, like they did, if they picked out Virus, because he was peeking, and they picked out Diesel, that would have been a cap before Destroyer could get anywhere close to do anything at all about it. You know, he's up in that 3-story.
For sure.
Yeah. That's why I said maybe it was a mistake, but ultimately, you know, they got 3 points. They're up 3-0. They only have to win the map. They don't have to win it 5-0 or anything like that. They just have to win the map.
Yeah, my first thought was you got to take him out because if you don't, you know, it's going to be difficult to deal with. But after you said that, Abandon is so full of different routes to take that you could choose a couple different routes to avoid sightlines from the 3-story.
Yeah. It is a risk leaving someone like that up still behind you, and sometimes getting rid of the risk is the best thing to do. But if you can, you know, put your eggs in the basket or whatever, you know, back yourself, then there's a big reward for it. It's like Kale's their push-out person. He was in their last defense. Let's see if he doesn't spend the whole round in the tent again. Ooh, big exposure.
I think all three. I think they're going to push 3-story pretty hard. Hondo, Destroyer, Virus.
Yeah. So Kale could be the first one to die again. This is the danger line. So you often see a push through the pipes as well. If you're going an aggressive push, through the pipes works well. Yeah, we're finding one up there. Kale, not aware of the 3-story. He should have heard some footsteps now. He does. Big flash.
Here we go.
Big flash.
Oh, wow. Big flash.
He's not going to be ready for multiples.
Is that all he has? Oh, wow. Blend firing over the wall.
Flash him back. Why are they not using utility on him?
Yeah.
There it is. Too slow, though. They should have done it straight away.
Cooked grenade.
Yeah. It needed to be the immediate reaction.
That was a funny little escape. Kale happened to... Wow. What a recovery. Oh, no. Hondo's exposed to carrier now.
Yeah, they got distracted by Kale. And then boom.
Toby gets Diesel. It's a 1v5 right now. 1.6. Whatever 2 down players
1
is.
plus 2 halves, yeah. You would say 2, but then that doesn't make sense, so yeah.
Right.
2.5 v5. Now we're
2.5 v5.
Yeah.
The math isn't so hard now. Wow. Just that exchange
Look at
with
Scopey.
Kale.
If they've seen him. They've seen him. Surely. Yeah, Hondo's going to kill him.
Exchange with Kale has caused... Oh, yeah, come on, Hondo.
Have they not seen him? Diesel should be calling it hard. Yeah, Diesel's calling it, surely. Because Diesel's down there. But Hondo's dead, so... He's... Oh.
Man, that exchange with Kale. Kale got 2. Wow. What an incredible turn there. I mean, that exchange with Kale brought enough attention to that area.
Yeah.
That dropped a couple players, and then Kale picking up 2 himself.
And he didn't expose himself. He shot over the wall, could have got lucky doing something like that, pulled back, probably pulled back too late. He should have probably been fragged or flashed before that point, but he
Right.
did pull back.
Mhm.
And he just got into another ambush position. Didn't try and like get to one of these exposures to try and take them out. Didn't try and
Right.
come around on them after the flash. He just tucked back in.
No
Perfectly
one to
done.
hold him, no one to fold him.
Yes, indeed. Quite a different objective here. Down on a dip. First valley objective. The other ones have been on tops of hills. Jump into the scoreboard so everyone's aware of what's happened so far. Peacekeepers took map 1 just, which was Snow Peak Night. It was dark. It was a bit scary.
Cold.
And
Scary.
it was cold. And then map 2, obviously Dark Tidings up 4-0. They're now on attack on the silo objective. They will surround it. They will get picks. And if they get those picks, they will take the map. But there is a chance for a comeback still. If Peacekeepers do come back, then could come all the way back to a tie. Would be a massive ask, though. If Dark Tidings take one more round before it comes back to a tie, then they will, more than likely, I believe they will be going through to the finals. The other team through in the finals, I believe, would be G-Men. The semi-finals, I should say.
This is my first time being a part of a cast that's going on for about 6 hours now. After a while, you just like don't even know about anything going on in life. You're just staring at a screen of Onward for 6 hours. You're just like seeing the same map so many times.
It's Monday for me. I've got work to do. Straight after this, I'm going back into work and I'll be like, oh sorry,
wow.
blah, 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 yep. But it's fine. I can adjust my work day around it. It's been great to watch so far. Started at 5 a.m. for me, so I didn't catch the first rounds of matches. Maybe a timeout, a bit of a regrouping by Peacekeepers here. Hondo with 5, the rest with 1. Hondo doing all the work on the Peacekeeper side. Dark Tidings much more even spread. We got a 6-5-5 and then a couple of 2s.
This was our call out beforehand about who you thought was going to take the map or show dominance, and so far you're correct on Dark Tidings really keeping a hold of it.
This is definitely their map.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the bans were, but maybe an error made there. They are taking a timeout. They have taken an 8-minute timeout.
It's 5 minutes from what I heard.
It's 5 minutes. Okay, so
I
that's
think it's 5 for this
5 for
tournament.
this. I need to catch up with what's happening. I'm gonna jump in messages. Check on that. Two 5-minute timeouts. No, it just said same as season. That's where the problems become.
Oh really?
Okay, he said 2 things. He said same as season, 2 5-minute call-out timeouts, which is unfortunately, I do not believe that's what the rules states. So I'm just going to check that. I believe the rule says 8 minutes, 2 8-minute timeouts. 2 timeouts, 8 minutes from the end of the previous round. Cool. Okay, so they do have 8 minutes. They now have something minutes. 4, I believe. We can talk for 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talk for 4 minutes.
I like to tuck in real close to these little barrel fires, and you get the nice
Ooh.
soundtrack of the fire burning. It's kind of nice.
Especially
it's
in
cozy.
just as a background sort of ambiance.
Yeah,
as we
it's cozy right now.
wonder if I
I'm
can,
down there in the tank factory.
I'm on your view.
Yeah,
I'm just trying
couple
to
of posters.
I'm just trying to really get a nice sort of distance from it that we don't look like we're burning. About there looks good, I reckon.
What's even going on here? This guy doesn't want to drink. What is this poster? Man in a suit has a piece of chicken, and the guy's like, "You want a drink?" He's like, "No,
Niet.
I don't want that beverage."
Yet. Is hit?
Yet.
Is that niet? Is that no? Is that just not using? What do we call our alphabet? What's our alphabet? Latin? I'm blank. What's the? Yeah,
Oh,
what is
no.
it? What's the like the derivation of the name of our alphabet? I know the numbers are Arabic based. English
Yeah.
Latin script alphabet. It's not the same as Latin, obviously, but it's not. Sorry, it's not the same as Greek. Maybe it is the same as Latin. I did Latin. Archaic letters.
All right.
Definitely what people are wanting to tune in for on an onward cast is figuring out where the English alphabet is derived from in terms of the letter forms. Chat's still 6 minutes behind. We can't get the banter with the chat. That's the sad thing about having a. We need a 6 minute delay for the just to make sure there's integrity
Right.
and all that sort of stuff. But it would be nice
Sure.
to have that chat banter.
Right.
Get some, especially in these sort of times. Looks like we're getting the beeps though. Getting the beeps.
We're getting the beeps, baby.
Beeps. All right, so northeast spawn, Hondo and Dito look like they're going to push out to the south, which is good positioning, relatively common, but good. They do have Overwatch down. They will have to crash across if they lose their players in the north too early. Let's see how the north spread goes. Kale chilling out. Got himself into a protected position for his little tablet time.
So leaving one on objective, 2 in the north, 2 in the south, pushed out.
Yeah. Problem is if they lose their north push outs.
3v2 in 3-story. 1
Oh,
down,
wow,
2
two
down.
big
Rushes
picks.
picks up.
Scopey's not going to be ready for rushes. He believes it. He just killed rushes. Oh, he is.
Oh,
Doesn't
wow.
matter anyways.
Shoot, this one comes out of nowhere.
You're going to see a team kill in to shoot this though by Scopey after he comes out of the flash. Come on. I don't want to see it.
That right there should have given away that it was a friendly weapon.
Yeah, but some people just see this is the problem.
Yeah, they don't pay attention to it.
This is the problem right now. They have to be really outward focused to cover this because they lost their north push out. Kale would have called out the 2 in the south more than likely. Let's see, is Kale moving? No, he's still on his tablet, so it means his drone's still up. Smokes are now coming out on objective. They're going to have to move because I'm pretty sure Kale will know where they all are by now, or very close to.
Hope he just whipped those out because he didn't want to carry them with him. Decent smokes.
Fair enough.
Caused a little bit of movement.
Yeah. This is where Kale probably needs to come off his tablet to help out. They've lost 2 attackers. They're trying to get their different loads. If he's done his scan, he knows where they are, then now would be the time to pop off and try and get a good complementary line. If they lose the next one on attack, it becomes a lot harder.
Right, then it's a big difference.
Yeah. But if they pick the next defender, huge.
Dale's starting to move.
Scopey doing some rock climbing. So, Hondo finding the first pick. That's it. That's critical. Only a down though.
Scopey, to rotate to get that, he could definitely do it with the time he's got, but it's got to be a decision to happen soon.
Yeah, this is where I would have liked to see a really like a strong push with smoke down through the central zone, using these rocks to bound between, all that sort of stuff. You can get onto it. Scopey has to
Diesel and Hondo.
has to get the next pick.
Oh, that was
Oh, we can't get out of there.
important kill.
You can't get out of there without getting shot.
Ooh, wow.
Diesel!
Diesel had a line on him.
Diesel!
That was important.
Was it-
Scopey's going back to get the revive now.
They got 3 minutes. Heaps of time. They're so forward focused
Yeah,
now.
if he would have got picked.
Powell's done the right thing here. You should be able to shoot Hondo from behind. Hondo is positioned a little bit exposed. Powell might see him. Comes around. Powell gonna scan sideways.
Yeah, I think so. Is he going to see him? He's going to run by him.
No, he doesn't. Just a little bit too dark in that little tucked in spot. His footsteps may give it away. Which way is he going to go here? That's the big question. You should know Diesel's there.
Scopey picks up his friendly.
No.
Hale might do some serious damage here. Nice. Shoot this one. Oh, Diesel might rotate to pick him up, and Kale can pick him up.
Oh, Hondo
No,
called
Diesel's
out Diesel's
not.
position. No. He said Diesel stay in the cracked wall.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Powell needs to move.
Yeah.
He's doing the right
Kale's
thing.
going to
He's
come
doing
and
the
get
right
him
thing.
now. Kale's moving quiet. He's going to clip him from behind just a couple minutes.
Oh, no.
Couple moments.
Come towards you. There's still one up there.
Wow.
There's your gun.
Beautiful. Would have been nice if he could have had
Wow,
one more.
1v2. Look at this.
Cal should know he's
Wow.
there too. He had the tablet. He had the drone. He would have scanned these containers. Scopey coming down, giving away his position, forcing the movement from virus potentially though. There it is. There's the map.
Wow. 5-0.
Kale, perfect work that round. Came off his tablet, got around behind them, took out the critical defender.
Yep.
Boom. There it is, the map.
Wow. What a map. What a strong show.
Great showing. Dark Tidings going through, I believe. I'm not, don't take my word as being this thing, but yep. So, this has been Solar Bob and James Boak. We've been casting today. I believe this is our last cast of the day now. Next weekend, we will go into semi-finals. Thank you so much for having us. It's been really enjoyable to watch and enjoyable to cast. Thanks for co-casting Solar. It's been great doing it with you. Anything
Yeah,
else
it's been
you'd
fun.
like to add? Righty then. We will call it there. Again, thanks again for watching. Have a good one.
Yep. Bye-bye.